Oh, what's up and welcome back once again ano, City Carlo ulit. For today's video, we're going to talk about kung ano nga ba yung pinagkaiba ng Job Hazard Analysis or JHA at Risk Assessment or Risk Opportunity Assessment or yung ROA na sinasabi ko. Pero syempre, kung hindi ka pa naka-follow sa aking page, yan, ini-encourage muna kita na mag-like, share, and subscribe para may updated ka sa mga safety topics na pwede natin pag-usapan doon na review. Summary Job Hazard Analysis or JHA and ROA or Risk Assessment are both crucial or critical na proseso pagdating sa workplace of safety. But they have different scopes and focuses. So magsisimula muna tayo sa Job Hazard Analysis. So Job Hazard Analysis or JHA na tinatawag natin in short, examine specific tasks or jobs to identify potential hazard associated with each step. So ang scope ni JHA or yung sakop niya is, or pag sinabi natin mag-focus lang tayo sa painting works or to be specific or sa installation works, doon lang siya mag-focus sa pinaka-minimal na hazard na pwede ma-identify. So sino ang gumagawa ng job hazard analysis? So often conducted by supervisors or yung mismong mga taong involved sa mismong trabaho. So kailan siya ginagawa? Ginagawa siya or kinakandak or dinidevelop si JHA typically done when a new job is introduced, kung meron silang pagbabago sa trabaho, or when an incident occurs, or kung may darating na, or merong mangyayaring insidente na wag naman po sana. So, sa risk assessment naman po tayo or risk opportunity assessment. So, risk assessment focuses to evaluate overall, yan, pangkalahatang risk in the workplace, considering a broader or mas malawak na range of activities and potential hazards. So, pagdating sa proseso or sa process, so it involves identifying all potential hazard. Pag sinabing all, ibig sabihin lahat. Analyzing the likelihood and severity of each risk and prioritizing risk for control measures. Frequently conducted periodically when significant changes occur in the workplace, or maybe pwede magkaroon sila ng pagbabago kapag nagkaroon tayo ng changes sa mismong dokumento or yung tinatawag nating method statement or as required by regulations. So who performs it or sino ang gumagawa ng risk assessment? So can be conducted by safety professionals, safety manager, or a team with diverse expertise. So kapag sinabi pong team, ibig sabihin po kasama po si engineer, kasama si architect, kasama lahat po naman nagpapatrabaho sa site.